It's cold. Don't let the sun shine and fool you, but it is still pretty cold here in central Indiana. And one thing I've been thinking about is the heat pump here has constantly been running through the night, and even this morning, mostly through the morning, it's been running, and it's only not really running right now because the sun is shining. But obviously during the winter when it's really cold, this thing is going to be running a lot. And with that running a lot, that racks up your electric bill. So I'm going to give you 3 tips that I'm going to do to hopefully increase the efficiency of my air handling system to save me a little money. Tip number 1 is taping up your ducting. We moved into this place a little over 3 years ago, and it had a brand new air system in it with all new air ducting and everything, but all the seams on it are open and exposed and not taped. So every little connection point in that ducting all underneath the house has air that leaks out into those holes. So that's leaking out enough to where if I go underneath the house, it's actually quite comfortable and you don't really get cold. So the first thing I want to do is tape up all my joints on my air ducting to try to get that air, instead of leaking out underneath the house, get it pushed out into the house so that it gets the house warmer faster and then causes the unit outside to be working less. An extra step with that you could take that I'm not doing yet is insulating your ducting itself. There's insulation wrap you can get to go around it. That would also create better efficiency to not have as much heat leaking out, leaching into the bottom of your house, and instead having that hotter air reach to the interior of your house. The second thing to do, that's the easiest thing you can do, is make sure your air filters are changed regularly. It is one thing that is easy to look over. I've done it plenty of times myself, but when you do not change your air filters, it constantly gets clogged up with dust and creates less airflow, makes your blower motor and your air handler inside the house work harder, and also creating less efficient flow for that heat to not exactly get inside, and then also creates your outdoor unit to work harder. It's just kind of this repeating cycle of inefficient air control inside the house. And don't be fooled by more expensive the air filter, the better off it is, because some of them almost block too much air, and also brand new create less efficiency just because of how great of a filter that they are. I'll link to some videos describing the better type of filters that you can get. Not the cheapest, but not the most expensive, just to help you out a little bit. The third thing that you should probably do every year is make sure that your outdoor unit coils are clean. Over time, those coils can gather lots of dust from times of the year when it's dry and you got dust floating around everywhere. It's amazing how much dust and debris can get built up on these coils on the outdoor units. So definitely check your outdoor unit, because that unit does need to have plenty of airflow around those coils. Now when I look closely at the little fins on this coil, there are areas that do have a little bit of dust collection. Like in this corner there is a lot of dust collection, but mostly down through the side here I can see that it's honestly really clean, because this actually is a newer unit from when we bought the house. That was a new unit. I replaced it to get this heat pump. That's honestly another little tip on top of these tips, is if you're solely relying on air handler heater coils, I saved a lot of money by going ahead and getting a heat pump to use for most of my heat, and I probably saved a good $100 to $200 a month in the cold months by switching to getting a heat pump, for most of the time this being what's heating the house. But pretty much all around, these coils actually look pretty good and are fairly clean still. I would say this side over here is probably the dirtiest side, and I think I'm going to be fine. I might end up, in the spring to summer, end up cleaning this up anyways. But overall, this is pretty much brand new clean compared to what some people's outdoor units would probably look like. I know it's just 3 simple little things in this video. The first one being the most effort, because that will take a bit of effort depending on your ducting, but I know it's simple little things that you can do, but if you take those little steps of simple things, over time, it could create quite a big savings. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.